Yes, it's done.
Okay.
Once again, very good evening, sir. How are you doing these days?
Yeah, very good evening. And yeah, my day was good. Tell me, what about you?
Yes, my day was also very good. And yes, I think your mic is all set.
Yes, all set.
Okay. Okay, sir. Our first conversation was not of any use because of some technical glitch. I would
Mm-hmm.
like to introduce yourself first. Could you please introduce? Because this is our first conversation, though the first one was in, it wasn't working
Uh,
well.
okay, sure. So thank you so much. As you know, my name is Muhammad Tariqul Islam and I'm from Bangladesh and I have completed my master's in political science and now I am working on my communication skills. I have a small YouTube channel also. I upload conversational videos and I love to meet with uncharted people. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much about me.
Mhm. That's great, quite
Okay.
interesting. And I think you also want to know something about myself, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, this is Nimisha Debo talking to you from Bihar,
Mm-hmm.
India.
Okay.
And yes, I am a teacher. I do have a YouTube channel as well because we all are here just to polish our skills when it comes to English. For the same purpose, I have been running this YouTube channel for the last 1.5 years. And yes, it's all about me.
Okay. Yeah, it's good to hear that. Okay, so by profession, you're a teacher, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you teach online or offline or both?
I teach offline.
Offline teach.
Yeah.
So it's only English?
My core subject is social studies. I am working in a
Social.
private school. It's a CBSE school. And yes, so that I teach offline.
Okay. So do you
Mhm.
have the courage to teach online for English language? Do you have the courage?
Courage. Oh, yes, why not? Because nowadays we are making these type of conversation videos with different people out there. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
you are from Bangladesh. We are not from the same country, but even though we are here,
Mm-hmm.
with the help of these type of technical assistance. So through this process, I have learned that courage to teach English and on the ground of knowledge, yes, I think I do have certain knowledge when it comes to English too.
Mm-hmm.
So I can say that I can teach English both online and offline. And please tell me, since you are from the background of political science and now you want to improve your level when it comes to English, are you confident enough to teach both offline? I mean, whether it is offline or online?
Yeah. Nowadays, I'm a little bit confident, but I think I couldn't start. Okay, because of some reasons. Okay, after I think 2 to 3 months, then I will definitely start.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's great.
Mhm.
All the best for your that determination.
Thank you.
And sir, you are from political science background. So what motivated you to learn political science? Because in India nowadays, everybody wants to build up their career in the ground of science and computer science and also the biology science, and obviously yes, commerce as well. But here you are from the ground of humanities, especially the political science. So,
Mhm.
do you have any certain goal in your life?
No, no, I don't have the any certain goal in my life for this subject. Okay, it's just went out the flow because I didn't have the idea. Okay, what is political science and like how demand is this subject. Okay, but
Mhm.
I have listened like it has demand for political science, but it's not our country. It's if I go abroad like in future, then I can get that like demand, okay, for political science. But if you get like PhD, then you can get
Yeah.
a lot of opportunities in these subjects. Otherwise it's a normal subjects, and if you want to get
Yeah.
government job, then you can qualify for that.
Yeah. But getting PhD, it's not a single task because you
Yes, it's
have
not a
to
single.
put whole, maybe 10 or 6 or whatever. I mean, a whole years. I can say more than 5 or 6 years. I don't know what is the trend in Bangladesh, but here in
Mm-hmm.
India, we have to dedicate our 5 or 6, even 10 years to get PhD. So we need to put all these years in that effort, and also
Mm-hmm.
we have to work hard for the same thing. And I think it is little bit pricey as well.
Yes,
So
of
it's
course.
not a simple task to run behind of that huge degree PhD,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah.
Yes, of course.
So do you have any set of questions?
Okay, I just want to know, it's a natural question. Okay, so everybody ask this type of question because now you are practicing your English. So I know I want to know like about yourself a little bit about your English journey.
That's quite interesting, and I think I have spilled the beans for multiple times here. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, multiple times I mean, here in the sense that with the different other YouTubers. So
Yes.
I started my journey back in 2025. I was watching different conversational videos out there on YouTube, especially I can say Sunita ma'am's video. I think you might know about her, Sunita
Yes, I know.
Rawat
I
from
know.
India. She's an
Mm-hmm.
eloquent speaker of this language, and I stumbled upon her video. And not only her, but there were several other people, just like Alina Reis and the Tribe to Tribe, Rajini
Try to
Verma,
thrive.
yes.
Yes.
Rajani Verma. So,
Mm-hmm.
and Rams are also there. So, I was stumbled upon their video, and I started to think of why I could not do the same thing, because it was totally a new knowledge for me that I could start an YouTube channel and I could
Mm-hmm.
practice conversation with the different people by connecting through online. So this was totally a new knowledge for me. So in the month of February, I started making YouTube videos. That means at the first stage, I was creating solo videos, but later on, I decided to connect with different people. Initially, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't have that courage to, send messages to different people or to accept requests from other people. But
Mm-hmm.
my husband told me that you should not feel so, because if you really want to achieve any of your dream, you should have to come out of that box. So I
Mm-hmm.
decided to converse with different people out there, and I started doing so. So that's how all this started, and now it's been almost 1.5 years. But yes, obviously, I had to take a huge gap in between this time period. A huge gap means 4 or 5 months of gap. I
Mm-hmm.
was preparing for some other exam, but almost I can say it's been almost 1.5 years I'm into this process. And what I do in order to learn or to polish my skill is just the listening practice. Otherwise, I was trying to indulge myself in reading and writing practices as well. But later on, I realized that it is not my cup of tea. And the first reason is that being a teacher, it is very hard to find out me time, right? So that's why it wasn't work well for me. So, and there is another pillar of this particular journey is that that tongue twister, and I think the mirror practice, right? I have never ever tried so, but yes, I do listening practice. And at the end of the day, the conversing part, right? We have to open up our mouth so that
Mm-hmm.
we could be in that process for a longer time. Otherwise, whatever we do, there is no use if we don't open up our mouth. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
this is what my journey.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's quite difficult to maintain your consistency. I can say I think it's
Yeah.
really hard for me because I have been learning this language. It's been 10 months, but sometimes it's fluctuating. Okay. Sometimes I feel that yes, I feel motivated. Sometimes I feel demotivated. Okay. That time I take the gap like 1 month or 15 days, this type of
Yes,
gaps.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think consistency, it's quite difficult to maintain.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
totally spot on.
Yes.
And sir, who is your real inspiration or I role model behind your own inspiration? Because you said sometimes you feel demotivated and sometimes you are full of beans. So, who is your real inspiration in this particular field? I'm not talking about your whole journey. I mean life, but this English journey. Who is your role model or inspiration?
I don't have any role model. But I wasn't
Okay.
have any role model. Okay, when I was in my college, that time, when I see some of men, okay, who are really fluent, was really fluent in English. Okay, that time I feel jealous that okay, I need to be like them. So that is how I got motivated, and I have started my journey. That is how. And one more thing is, nowadays in our country, okay, it's quite difficult to get a good job. Like especially corporate job, okay, it's quite difficult without English, because now it's a AI generation, okay, now in these days, okay, so that's why it's quite difficult. So it's could be the one reason. And one more thing is interviews. Okay, when I get call some interviews for government job, that time it's a normal question from interviewers. Okay, could you please introduce yourself? It's a normal question. Okay, every interview body can face these questions. So that is why I think these three reasons, okay, push me to say something about English or learn
Okay.
something about English.
Mhm. That's quite fascinating that you need to know English even if you want to get into, uh, I mean, government jobs as well. Is it very
Yes,
mandatory
of
to
course.
get government jobs in Bangladesh?
Sorry, pardon.
I mean, is it very important to know English if you want to get a government employee, I mean, a government job in Bangladesh?
Yeah, it's really important, and it's not mandatory to learn English language. Okay, but when it comes to emailing, when it comes to messaging your
Mhm.
colleagues or your clients, okay, so that time it's quite difficult without English. So that's why I think that English is mandatory. Okay, it's my opinion, but it's not mandatory in our rules and regulation. But in corporate
Okay.
sector, I think it's really important
Yeah.
to learn about
Yes, yeah, that
English.
I can understand. In corporate sector, irrespective of the land boundary, it is very important to know the this particular language because in corporate
Yes.
sector we have to converse or to send the messages or receive the messages from the people who are connecting with us from all over the
Mm-hmm.
world. You cannot
Yes.
say that which part of the globe is that person actually from. So, yes, that is quite understandable. But when you said that it is needed to get a government job, I was really taken aback. Okay, so it's just your thought, right?
Yes, it's my opinion. It's my
Mm-hmm.
thought.
Okay. So I have another question. It's just a hypothetical question. If you could get a chance to relocate from your country to any other place in this world, which which country or which area would it be?
My country relocate or myself?
You,
You, me.
you,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, okay. Uh, like for forever or just one moment?
It's totally up to you. Is there any such wish?
Okay, so if I may get the chance, okay, I want to like relocate me, like it's Saudi Arabia.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Yes,
What's the reason behind it? Whether it is
it's the
all
reason
because
behind that.
the
Okay,
job
so
opportunity?
for Muslim, for being a Muslim, it's our pride place, Saudi Arabia.
Mhm.
Okay, and
Okay.
every year you can see that every year lots of people from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, okay, they go there for their prayer or for their
Yeah.
like mental satisfaction. Okay, so
Yeah.
that is why I need to go to Saudi Arabia if I get the chance. Okay,
Mhm.
I can relocate
Okay.
that.
Okay, quite understandable. And I think, I mean, I thought it could be because there are numerous level of job opportunities and their value. I mean, the value of their money is it's totally different. It's multiples of our countries, currencies, right?
Mhm.
So yes,
One
so
more thing
it's.
is, I don't have the courage to earn a lot of money. Okay. So I
Okay.
need just sufficient money, then it will be okay for me. Okay. And
Mm,
I don't have the
okay.
courage to go abroad for a higher grade job or higher salary. Okay. I don't need that. I just want to like satisfied money, then I can easily like take care of my parents and take care of my family. Okay. That is how I can grow.
Oh, that's quite interesting. You
Mhm.
are being such an honest man. And but why don't you have the courage to earn huge amount of money? Obviously, you might not be interested to earn a huge amount of money, but why did you say that you don't have the courage to?
Yes, because like money takes you a bad way, I can say. And I have seen a lot of people from our country, from our village. Okay, they have earned a lot of money, but it's not working for their children, because when it comes to like when you earn this money with a bad way, okay, I think it will not work for your parents. It will not work for your like children's, and your children's could not be very like honest for your earning. Okay, because I think your earning should be the good way, so that is how you can get self satisfaction and mental health also, I can say.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, children should not be dependent on the wealth of their parents.
Mhm.
Yes, I think you might know about Bill Gates. He also uh, don't want to relay their children on his wealth. That is why I think he has given the authority, or I don't know what is the correct situation of that, but according to him, I have seen and I have watched a video relating to him few days back, and in this video, they were telling like that person's Bill Gates' children don't have any right on his property or wealth because he doesn't want so. So
Mhm.
that's the correct way. Everybody should be aware of what is the value of money. So that is the correct way. If you want something, then you should need put effort, right?
Yes, of
You should
course.
earn the money. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm listening for. I mean, I'm waiting for your question. Do you have any other questions, sir?
Okay, so I have question, but I didn't like prepared some kind of questions. So uh, have you ever compare yourself with others?
Many times, because being a human being, we have that tendency to compare ourselves with other people, right?
Mhm.
So here I can say I am here in this ground, which is called as English learning journey,
Okay, so what
and
was the
here
purpose? And I
which
would
one?
I would ask you, what was the purpose behind that? Okay, what was the purpose here to compare with others?
Purpose, I think I don't have any purpose behind because it naturally comes to our mind, right?
Okay,
If
okay, okay.
if you are speaking well as compared to me, then obviously I would observe what is the good thing that you have, right? So that I could also work upon that, and I could, I could grow rapidly as compared to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is just in case of English, but in all aspects, in all spheres, we human beings always have the tendency to compare ourselves with others, right? If
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spill the beans from the viewpoint of a woman. If somebody is looking good in a function, then obviously the people have the tendency to observe all the nook and corner. Oh my God, she
Mm-hmm.
is wearing such a beautiful sari, and mine is looking little bit dull. If I could have, buy one another sari, a beautiful sari, then obviously that would have been the better one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I watch some great persons videos out there on YouTube, obviously I compare myself. My
Mm-hmm.
level is, my level is a little bit degraded, or my level is, when I listen or when I watch some others videos, then I think like, oh my god, now I have improved a little bit. I'm okay as compared to her or him. So that mindset is common in case of human beings. I think
Mm-hmm.
you also have experienced the same thing. You might have experienced, right?
Yes, of course, because like 2 to 3 months back, okay, when I was like saw some pictures on Facebook or YouTube, okay, like
Mm-hmm.
when my friends also post their videos or post their pictures on Facebook, okay, at that time I feel that okay, so he is really he's so much success, but I couldn't do anything for my life. Okay, that time I feel like a stuck, and I feel like demotivated that okay, how should I do and how should I get their position? Okay, they are also the big position and they are also get a good job. Okay, how should I do that? Okay, that type of thinking always comes in my mind. But nowadays I want to reduce this thinking, okay, because it like it takes me to like motivation demotivated. Okay, so have you ever think that when your friends or your elder brothers posted like yeah, their pictures on Facebook, okay, and you think that okay, they are very much success and they earn a lot of money from their job. Have you ever think like that?
Could you give me a one moment, please? Let me
Sure,
turn off the purifier. It disturbs me.
sure. Mhm.
Okay, sir. Could you please come again? The sound was really disturbing me. Your mic is off. Your mic is actually off. Your microphone is actually off.
Wait. Yeah, now it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want am I could you please I want to repeat.
Yeah, please.
Okay, my question was like that whenever your friends or your elder brother post their success story on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so that time I think you compared with yourself with you compared yourself with them. Okay, so have you ever think that okay, they are really good at their position and they are really success in their life, but I couldn't do that kind of things? Okay, so have you ever think that?
First of all, I don't have elder brother, and I'm not a huge fan of Facebook.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's the reality. But
Uh-huh.
yes, I have experienced some kind of jealousy in my life whenever my friends or somebody goes to some outing. That means outing in the sense that some faraway places. It's just
Mm-hmm.
like, fabulous trips. So I feel like if I could, get such an opportunity, then I could have explored all these things. But yes, it is also the fact that if they go for one trip, obviously my husband takes me for 10 or 15. This is also the fact. But,
Yes,
and
yes.
I would like to tell one more example. When my younger brother, he watched an iPhone, I also started to feeling like I also want an iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's how I have bought my iPhone. And yes, this is the common fact that people always
Yes.
compare themselves with other people, no matter
Mm-hmm.
whether they are parents or siblings or our beloved ones. So yes, I don't try to hide this fact that I have never been to such an experience. Yes, I do have such kind of feelings, because if I try to hide this fact, then I would not be a human being, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, of course. Okay, so one more question, which is yesterday I had a conversation. Okay, I got the question from their side. Okay, so I think it's quite difficult to forgive someone. Okay, for their
Mhm.
some of works, some of difficulties. Okay, so what do you think about that? It is easy to it is easy or difficult to forgive someone?
To forget someone in the sense our beloved one or enemies.
A- Anyone. It could be anyone.
Anyone. Okay. That I think it's not an easy task to forget anybody because
No, it's
why
forgive. Ma'am, it's forgive.
forgive,
Yeah,
forgive.
forgive.
Okay. Yes, it's easy to forgive when it comes to our beloved ones because they are very closer to our mind. So whatever they do at the end of the day, I think as per my personality, I forgive them
Hmm.
because otherwise I can't say that that's the best or that's the real personality of mine. So as far as my case, I would like to say that when it comes to my beloved ones, I forgive and it is easy for me to forgive.
Hmm.
So, yes. But when it comes to enemies, it is not at all possible. Each and every minute, fraction of seconds would alert or,
Hmm.
remember me. What did they do in the past? So I could not or I should not forgive them. So
Hmm.
yes, these two aspects are totally different. So coming to your question, if on the other hand, I mean, on one hand, if it is beloved ones, obviously, if we would not forgive our beloved ones, then who it would be, right?
Hmm.
Uh, we obviously have that tendency to forgive our beloved ones. Otherwise, we could not lead this life in a flow, right? So
Hmm.
that would be misery, or I can say that would be the rough patch of our life. So we should adjust in our life. But on the other hand, if it comes to our enemies, then I totally beg to differ. I will not forgive them.
Yes, because okay. So let's take a situation. Your beloved one. Okay, they hurt you deeply, and they just broke your trust. So when that time, when what will you do?
Actually, I have never been to such an experience, but I think I consider this as a hypothetical question. I would not forgive them for 1 or 2 days, maybe a couple of weeks, but at the end of the day, emotionally, my mind definitely will forgive them. I'm a kind of
Hmm.
emotional person, so I can't compromise when it comes to my beloved ones. So whatever they would do, at the end of the day, after a huge wave in the sense that my emotions, my angriness, and all these emotional, response,
Hmm.
I would definitely forgive them because I can't. I can't live without my beloved ones. Beloved one in the sense that my parents, my husband, my sibling, so yes, otherwise I can't be. My nature will be totally different.
Okay, okay. And I have heard one thing, which is forgiveness is the mental satisfaction. Okay, when you forgive
Mhm.
someone or some people, then definitely it will better for your mental satisfaction, and you feel that yes, I did it, and I did a better job. Okay, so yeah, I heard
It's
about
not a
that kinds
easy
of words.
task.
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
quite difficult task to forgive someone because
Yeah.
yeah, earlier I mentioned a tough situation that he broke your trust, and he is paying you deeply. So I think that time it's quite difficult to forgive someone. Yeah.
Mhm.
And what do you think?
Yeah.
Forgive is our mental satisfaction. It could be the reason behind that.
I think, first of all, I would like to say that it is not everybody's cup of tea, especially in my case, except my beloved ones, I repeat that fact.
Mm-hmm.
And whether it would give mental satisfaction, what is the reason behind that, right? So I think it's not easy for each and every human being out there. Human beings who has been, meditating or who have a lot of life experiences. For them, it
Mm-hmm,
is easy to forgive. So I
mm-hmm,
don't know what could be the real reason behind it. Maybe their mind is that much larger or bigger in the sense of, forgiving and adjusting with all these things
mm-hmm.
because they have experienced all the things, right? And they
Yes.
have a lot of life experiences. We cannot
Mm-hmm.
compare them with normal human beings like us. So since I don't have any such experiences, I'm literally helpless how what could be the reason behind it. If you know, then you can spill the beans here.
One thing is, as I mentioned, that I have seen a lot of things in my village. Okay, sometimes people like angry with each other.
Mhm.
Okay, that time they can't forgive each other. But after a few weeks or after a few months, okay, they will meet each other and they can forgive each other. So I think it's the real satisfaction to forgive someone, because I have experienced lately. Okay, I had some of anger with my brothers. Okay, so that time I feel jealous, and that time I feel like some my whole body and my head is spinning. Okay, so that's the reason behind that. And after 2 to 3 weeks, when I forgive him, okay, that time I feel that the real satisfaction. Okay, so it feels okay when you forgive someone, then it will really help you to your mental satisfaction, I can say.
Because once you have lost that relationship, and after a couple of weeks,
Hmm.
you gained it back. That's what the
Hmm.
reason behind your mental satisfaction, I think.
Hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so do you have any
So
question?
one last question.
Okay.
I mean, whether somebody has told you that your voice is bit, extra clear, because I felt like you have some clarity in your voice. I am not talking about the pronunciation or accent, but the clarity. It does matter, right? Whatever the language it is,
Hmm.
or whatever the accent or pronunciation it is, but the clear clarity that does matter. So in your case, I have found that clarity. Do you do any practice for that?
No, I don't any practice for that. But yeah, as earlier you mentioned that you are practicing like mirror practice and
Mhm.
shadowing practice, it's called. So sometimes I do that, and sometimes I try to narrate a story. Okay, I
Okay.
take 2 to 3 lines of story from books, then I try to narrate those stories. It's two options. One is speaking and one is writing, because writing helps me to like take the initiative and correct my like grammatical part. Okay,
Okay.
so that's two initiative I take in it in these days. Okay, shadowing practice and narrating a story. I think it could be the reason that for clarity.
Maybe, yeah. But it's very difficult to find out somebody whose voice is, clear or transparent. So once we find any, such a person, I think that is the great thing of that conversation, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I think this is the time to wrap it up, sir. It was a nice conversation with you. Thank you so
Hmm.
much for your time and effort.
Yeah, and it's also a nice conversation with you, because you were so humble, I can say, and your voice is so clear, as you mentioned. For myself, okay, I want to mention that your voice is so clear, and like sometimes people speak faster. Okay, so like faster means that they think that if you speak faster, then it will like say that you are so fluent in this language, I can say. But I think like you mentioned that clarity should make your conversation, I can say. So yeah, I'm really resonate with you, and thank you so much for your time. for your valuable time. Okay, we hope we will connect another day.
Sure, sure, sure. Hoping
Sure.
for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Good night.